Still here. I know y'all don't see me on the camera. It's okay. I just felt like, just want to lend my voice instead of, being on camera. So, but happy Sunday, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Make sure everybody come in and hit the like button. Make sure everybody is hitting that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. So yeah, everybody. I just hope that everyone had a decent Sunday. There you are, Rats. I've been trying to find your information to go on your YouTube and check out some of your lives. I'm so glad you just popped up here. So I got you. I screenshotted you now, so I got you. Fam, what's good? Salute. Shit, man. Another day. Another day. My connection. Take the headphones off. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I kept ripping my my wire headphones out of my phone jack or whatever, and I think that shit is starting to mess up. Shit. Somebody just pulled up, y'all, on the bus. Somebody that's actually living out of their like their vehicle, but someone actually got a bus. I don't know if you guys seen it on TikTok or on the internet, but it's pretty unique how people do this whole bus thing. I love it. I really do love it. It's amazing. I'm very uh, intrigued by some of the things that they come up with and how they do it, how they living out of a U-Haul truck. Because I actually wanted to low-key try that shit. I actually low-key wanted to try that. But anyway, it's a sad day. It's really somewhat of an unfortunate day in a way. You know what I mean? You guys let me know if my connection's okay. I hope it is. Because my shit was acting up. It was like popping and shit. Can you guys hear me okay? Is it clear? Let me put you guys like this. It's not like it has to be perfect because you guys are just listening to my voice. Um, but it's a very unfortunate day, you guys. You know, having to hear, that my grandma is gonna be, transitioning or already transitioned. And I know I should have the exact, situation that she's in. Either she transitioned already or she's getting ready to transition. But it's just been unfortunate because make sure you guys hitting that like button and hitting the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Please and thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that's coming in. For Shaun P TheNewTrill, I appreciate everybody. Um, but yeah, I should know these things, but it's just unfortunate that information gets you know withheld to where people are doing these things that are just unnecessary, and and it's sad when people are just seriously unbalanced, unhealthy, unhinged. I can keep going on and on. Thank you for the light, love. I can keep going on and on, but it's just so unfortunate and so sad that people are this way, and then they bring children into the world, and some of us are just it's just a generation curse, man. It's like a generation thing. Like, we got to find a way to break the cycle. But a lot of us are born without us even wanting, without us even getting the permission. We none of us we're asked to be here, right? None of us was asked to be here. Even our mothers, our mothers' mothers, our fathers, fathers' father. You know what I mean? A lot of us are in the same situation, but what we can do is we can break the cycle at the end of the day. But it's so sad when we just don't know how to break the cycle. We keep certain things the way they are, um, to where we be put in situations where we feel, resentment or some kind of way. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't have to be. But I know I'm talking in circles, and it's probably like, and y'all probably don't understand what I'm talking about. But I just decided to get on here and vent because this is where I feel like I can do that, and I don't have to be judged. And you guys are here for me too. You know what I mean? Like I'm here for y'all. But it's just unfortunate to hear that my grandma, I don't know which one it is. Thank you for the light, love. I don't know what it is. It's like if she's this or she's that, but I should know these things. But because things was held for me, information was held for me to even go out there and see her out there in Texas. And I reached out to other family members once I heard that she wasn't doing too good. In the past, like these few months ago, I couldn't even get nowhere there. I reach out to people that I see as family, part of the family. I still don't get nowhere. And it's so sad that people do certain things that I don't deserve, and it just baffles me because I know it may look very gorgeous on the outside and maybe a little bit, rough on the outside. But deep down inside, man, anyone that knows me knows I have a good heart. My personality is my personality. But if you're just a very, sensitive person and hypersensitive about everything, you probably wouldn't want to be around me because you'll take everything offense. And me being a Leo on top of that, shit, you got to have tough skin. But you have to understand that we are very passionate people. We talk and do things very passionately, and people can take it the wrong way. But it doesn't stop me from being me. It will never stop me from being me. I will never, ever allow another person to dictate my actions and my feelings and the way I am and who I am as an individual and take that away from me by allowing them to, ruminate in my mind and ruminate in my life and just keep them, free, keep them space free or rent free in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to entertain anything like that. So I continue to focus and meditate, manifest, being me, being myself. What's up, Iris? What's up, Moma? Your favorite bestie? What it do? But it's just unfortunate. It just really upsets me because, technically, I don't have any more grandparents. And she's the last one. And it's like, I wish people would have just at least, let me have that. If you can't even be there as a person that is a certain title or that has a certain title to me, like, just allow me to have that moment, at least with my grandma. Let me tell you about my grandma, man. My grandma, I love her to death because, she's somebody that took me in, didn't judge me when I first came out. She was there to help me and hold me down and just really be there for me when I had nobody, homeless, no family support, just disowned and disbanded from my immediate family. She took me in. She supported my music. People don't know. I would talk to her. I would call my grandma and check on her. I would call my grandma and just shoot the shit with her. I remember sending her, I think, a CD and a T-shirt. She'll ask me about my music and shit. Like, that's my passion. You want to know? For those that don't know me, I'm an artist. I'm a musician. I'm a rapper and a singer, songwriter. Like, I create, make music, and this beautiful, lovely lady with a great sense of humor um, acknowledged that about me and saw that in me. So I felt very seen by her. Excuse me, I'm stuttering real bad. My ADHD is kicking me. You know, she made me feel seen, and she never made me feel uncomfortable. She never judged me. A concert you'll never forget. I think I answered that the other day. I'm not answering that same shit. Let me see something. What's up, y'all? Y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit those emojis. If you're not gonna say nothing, at least hit the emojis. If you in here, comment on the bottom. Y'all talk to me. Goddamn. Hit the subscribe button if y'all new to the channel. But you know, everything that happens in my life that tries to shake my spirit and shake my character, I always try to find ways to just I allow myself to feel. I allow myself to feel, because at the end of the day, I'm human, and I'm not gonna suppress my feelings. Because at the end of the day, I validate my feelings. If I'm upset, if I'm not okay, I'm going to allow myself to be that. And because that was my biggest problem, you know, back then, it was like keeping shit bottled up. And what I'm getting, the testimony I'm giving to you guys, I hope that it helps you guys, you know what I'm saying, in a way. But you can't keep nothing bottled up. You gotta let that shit out. Whether it's through my music, whether it's through, you know, storming out or walking away or controlling the conversation, or whatever it is I'm enduring, or the energy that I'm enduring at the time, like, that's what it's gonna be, you know, because I have every right to feel how I feel, and I won't let nobody manipulate the way I know how I should be feeling, because you can't see what you did wrong. I'm not gonna allow myself to do that, and y'all should do the same. Like, don't ever let nobody make you feel like you're tripping because of how you're feeling, when you know that they're fucking up and they be trying to not take accountability. That was very good. What's up, Martha? Martha, why is it pitch black in this chat? Joey, is pitch black because I didn't feel like getting on camera. If you want to see what I look like on camera, just go look at the last live that I did last night, and then you'll know. Like, ain't nobody hiding or nothing. Sometimes I just want to give y'all my vocals instead of just the vocals and the visual. Sometimes y'all just need to open up y'all fucking ears and just listen and just take it in and enjoy it at the moment. But if you just looking just to see what I look like, just go look at the last live. Ain't nobody ducking, ain't nobody hiding. I look exactly what it looks like on that picture. Blow it up. That was taken from last night, matter of fact. But yeah, y'all, it was tough, you know. Y'all say a prayer, you know, as long as the prayer is meaningful, and it's good, and it's for good. You know what I mean? I'm willing to take that, but you know, it's just unfortunate that I couldn't see the last of my grandparent, you know, of my grandparents and shit, like, be able to see, cause like every time, like, well, the first two I was a baby, but this recent one, you know, I wasn't in the state, I wasn't in Texas at the time. I tried to, you know, find a way to make it there, but I couldn't get the time off or whatever the fuck was happening. But this time I was able to, and not being able to get the information that you're looking for when you're inquiring about it to different family members of yours, and each and every person I asked just didn't have no answers for me. And it's very frustrating when you want to, you know, even though I don't have my own family, like I don't have kids or nothing, y'all, but, you know, I'm family oriented. I believe in, you know, being united and being one, and really being a friend, you know, having an actual friend, you know what I mean? Like, I want that tight bond, I want that closeness, but people are not like that, you know. They're not really like that. You know, some people are just really not like that in your family, and you just have to accept it for what it is. But I'll eventually get over it, y'all. I'll eventually get over it, but, you know, it's just frustrating because, you know, I want my last memories to be of when she's still here, and not just like my last memories is her just laid out like that. Like I'm not doing that, because I want to be able to give somebody their flowers while they're able to still smell them, before, it doesn't make sense to do this shit backwards. Like, it's crazy how I can get that information that she's like there or almost there, transitioning. But when I asked for the information of where I can find her so I can go fly out and see her, nobody wanted to open their mouth and give me that information. Nobody wanted to be truthful and honest and and do the right thing and allow me to have that relationship with my grandma. And because I don't know, everybody else is just detached, I guess. I don't know, emotionally, you know, uh, emotionless. Or motionless. Or just goddamn, like detached. Like, don't really have any type of. They don't know what empathy is. They don't know what having sympathy or empathy, any of that stuff. You know, it's crazy how people can be so soulless and so empty. I could never do that. Not even to my worst enemy. If I knew that I had the information for him to go see his mama because his mama's dying, nigga, I may not fuck with you because you're a rat ass nigga or you just didn't do me right or whatever the fuck not. But shit, nigga, go. She right there. Go see your mama, nigga. Go see her. But people would just do things just to hurt you and shake you up, and it's sad because I'm a very caring, loving, caring person. Like, I have the heart of that type of person, and I have no qualms, or I don't feel no kind of way. I don't feel shy about it, to show that out loud. And some people don't know how to do that organically. They're just made up and false, and they can't keep the mask up too long. That's why they're just lonely and just to themselves and just bottled up and just detached and hateful and all the things. Like, they hate themselves and they hate life. They just I would hate to be that person. I can never be that person. I'm a very vibrant, like, high functioning energy type person that, like, I really I really shine. You know what I mean? I'm very vibrant. You get that from me. You get that from me from my talking, from my walking, from my ways, the way I move, the way it go, whatever, nigga. Like, this, it's me. I'm this 24/7. Like, there's no faking it. Some people don't. They get around you like, oh damn, she really is who she is. Joey, will do so. Job one. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're saying. Thank you for the like, love. I just wish people would just be more honest with themselves first. People be sitting here watching my lives. I expect even the ones that don't like me. I don't care who you are. A lot of people that don't like me watch my shit all the time. It don't matter who you are. You could be an ex-friend, an ex-girlfriend, a family member. They always do. They always do. They always do, man. I'm telling you. But you know what? You just keep going. Sometimes, and that's the hardest part about being an artist, because, like, you have to be public. So when I do these shits, I can't really, like, just cut people off or do this to block this. You know what I mean? Like, there's really no point. Anybody can just easily make another account and just boom, they got another one. What's the point? You just let them be, right? You just let them be. Joey, can you stop with the whatever you're doing right now? Just chill out with your religion. Like, I don't want to offend nobody. We're not in church right now. There's nothing wrong with saying, like, a quote here and there, but you're, like, doing too much. Just relax. This is not about you right now, my boy. Just relax, okay? Because you're one of those people that like to just try to throw religion and force religion down people's throats. And I'm very, like, aware of my God. I'm very close to my God. I have a very personal relationship with my God. So you don't have to come in here and do too much, okay? Like, just relax, okay? And just be normal. Be a human being. you're new here, and you're trying to figure a little bit out about me, okay, well, this is not about you, sitting up here asking me questions and things like that about, God and the script and what domination I belong to or whatever. Like, just relax real quick, man. I'm venting. I came on here to vent a little bit. Your favorite song to sing along to? Oh, yeah, I would say my favorite song to sing along to, I would say, again, Smashing Pumpkins. This song, I love that song. Or it could be Warning Signs by Coldplay. So anyway, Joey, just sit there and just stop it. Like, just stop. Relax. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but you gotta be obviously you're not aware how sensitive that topic is when it comes to religion and things like that. People can be you gotta be a little bit, just respectful. Like, when it comes to people's religion, not everybody's gonna be believe in God or believe in Jesus Christ, and everybody has their own views, and you don't want to. We're not trying to push people away. Just relax, okay? Just chill for a minute because you're doing too much. Go listen to some music. Go listen to some of my music. See if you like it. You might feel some kind of way after you do. Every church person listens to hip hop music. I don't care what nobody say. So. I'm trying to figure out if I want to roll another one. I might just roll another one. Oh boy. Yeah, Joey, that's good. That's good to know that you've been to a Smashing Pumpkins concert. Good job. That's amazing. Oh shit. I forgot them all out of the papers. I gotta get more papers. Estimated too long. Anyway, y'all, I just want y'all to keep me in your prayers. Actually, my grandma, it's just unfortunate that I feel the way I feel today or tonight because I feel like I have nobody really to vent to, like no real like deep hardcore like friends that I can really lean on. The only person I really have is my twin sister, and she listens to me and she talks to me and she's like a best friend to me. But sometimes I want to give her a break, and I just be wanting somebody I can reach out to and just vent my shit to. So I just come on here, turn the camera off, and just talk. That's all I wanted to do, is just get it off, because obviously, this is like my journal. This is like my documentation of my glow up, with my whole journey of music and everything else. Like, I'm trying to be that one. I'm really trying to be like, I just want to be something creative, period. It don't matter what it grows into be. Like, I'm just going to be that person. So, but make sure you guys hit the like button, though. Make sure I hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Check out the music. We almost to 100. I'm not sure if we made 100 yet on the last track that I dropped, which is called Yeah, featuring my boy Monte. Shout out to Young Yanso, Lil Willie Animal. Yeah, definitely go check it out. Go check out the music, the videos that I direct and I put together. And, I want to continue to give you guys these great visuals and songs and things like that. So you guys just continue to show up for me, show out for me. Continue to run these views up, check in how y'all do, engage, because that's part of what we need to do in order to shake the algorithm. I don't want y'all to be too selfish with me. I want other people to discover greatness like y'all did. So y'all definitely share this live, share my music, share my page, play the music on all streaming platforms. Where you find your favorite artist is where you find Shaun P TheNewTrill. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, stay locked in with me, glow up with me in this journey. And again, I appreciate everybody, man. But y'all make sure y'all keep on sharing this shit, man. Keep on running it up. We up. I'm working on two of these motherfucking videos right now. I'm working on 2 videos at the same time. Like, I just came back earlier from checking out one of the scenes or one of the locations that I wanted to go do this mic drop and everything for, trying to get it all together, because I'm doing so, like, it's not gonna be your average mic drop, so it's gonna be something a little different, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's so quick to do the same shit and follow the trends, and I like to be different, man. If people go one way, I'm gonna go the other. You know, that's just me. It's just in my nature, just to be, because I just wanna. I like different. I like underdog shit. You know what I mean? Like, things that are just not as popular or as not, wanted or whatever, or sought after. Joey, go find out. You said, what kind of music do I make? Go find out. Yep, go check it out. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit those emojis. Hit the subscribe button. I'm here for a little bit. Shit. But yeah, I just want to get on this thing and vent, man. I'm missing my grandma. I wish I could hold her hand. I wish I could give her a kiss and just tell her I love her. You know, I get on here and I just use this shit as a way to vent and to connect with everybody and with other human beings and those that are willing to listen to me, even if y'all don't know me from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? It's always the strangers, though. You know, at the end of the day, that be the ones that be like, yeah, man, supporting you and just hearing you out and just being there for you more than your own damn family or your own so-called homie or whatever, that, people that are close to you, So I do appreciate the internet. I do appreciate my subscribers and, the chat and just the people that just tune in for a little bit to hear me talk and get it off my chest. But, that's one, I can say, like, my closest family, like, as far as, like, outside of my immediate, well, I guess you call this, I don't know how they rank it, but it's like my auntie, my grandma's side, my mom's side, my grandma, but my auntie on my dad's side, or his sister, I'm close with her. Anything happen to her, man, I'll be feeling some way too. My grandma, my grandpa, shit, of course my twin, any of my siblings, close or not, my siblings. Yeah, this is personal because, as a youngin', my grandma, she really was there for me. Best way she knew how. And I just wanted to be accepted. I wanted to come out and be accepted and not be looked at as like a plague or something and just afraid to be around because they thought I was a weirdo or they thought I was this or that or whatever the fuck not, and she never, like, turned her back on me. Didn't kick me out. She never changed her number on me. She didn't get people to turn their backs on me or nothing. Like, she was loving. She was okay. And I felt it was very organic. It was very genuine. I will never forget the times that there's some records, some old school records that I grew to love because of her, because the songs that she would play. I forgot the one guy named Taylor, Johnny Taylor, I think it's called. His name is. She played that record like a motherfucker, like. Sorry, my allergies are acting up. But she would play the hell out of that shit. She loved her some of them songs that I grew to love. So watching her dance in the living room, doing her little shimmy and her little hip dancing, and I don't know. I don't have to see you every day to feel for you. If you are somebody that's in a position where I'm going to probably lose you, I just love my family, period. All the ones that's never, like, like treating me like fucking shit and just never done evil things to me. Like, I love the ones that didn't do that to me. And like I said, it's my grandma. I have great memories. But I would have loved to have had that information to be given to me so I can just go see her. Like, at the end of the day, just because you're her daughter, I mean, she has so many grandkids. Would you really think that if she could get up out of that bed and get up and speak, you think she would want you to keep her grandkids away? You think she would want you to keep the grandkids away from her? I mean, I don't think she would approve of that. My grandma would have never approved of some shit like that. I never felt like any type of nastiness in her bones. I mean, that's my experience. My experience is she always was loving. She was tough, but she was very loving. Very easy to talk to. I always loved reaching out to her and talking to her. I would just call and check up on her. Yeah. Unless I'm gonna miss my grandma for sure, man. Like, love my grandma. I love her, love her, love her, love her. And I hope she feels this energy that I'm sending off, because I wish I knew where she was at right now, but yeah, it just sucks, because I just really, yeah, I just really wish I could have been there. I wish that, people would have been just a little bit selfless and just allow that to be a thing. We only get one life. Why cause chaos and division instead of unity? Never made sense to me. But it's always been that way. It's always been that way. So I shouldn't be surprised. But then again, it does surprise me, especially when someone like, a relative or a family member or things like that is not well. You would want, the kids and the kids, us grown as big kids to see her. But I know she'll be proud of me. This is even more bigger motivation to keep going. Make that special track, man. That's just gonna put me out there. I mean, I'm definitely seeing what I'm seeing, the residuals from, putting this music out, and I know it can only get bigger, and it can only get so much more intense, and it's just like a fuel to my fire just to push harder, because I know she's watching over me. I know she's gonna be there with me no matter what, So I hope she knows I love her. I miss her. And hope we see each other again. So Joey, did you figure it out? Hopefully you figured it out. What type of music I make, hopefully you figured it out. Oh shit. I know a lot of people just get so jealous and so mad and just think that I'm beneath them, but I promise you, none of these people will be able to do any of the things that I've endured and and go through the things that I've gone through and see the other side of it and see the end of it, you know what I mean, by bettering myself in every situation. Like, people would never understand what it's like to do it on their own and get it out the mud on their own. They would never ever know what that shit feels like. They would never ever know what it feels like to be a boss or somebody to stand 10 toes on their own and get it on their own without the help of anybody. There's something about being able to be that self-sufficient that you can just, like, whatever a person's saying to you, like, you can use that and wipe your asshole with it, you know what I mean? And just, what's up with Freya Johnson? Welcome in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Yeah, this is an event, you know, I'm just documenting on this live on my channel, you know, about my beautiful grandma. Yeah, she's gonna be, or like I said, I don't really know which one it is, because, you know, information was being withheld on purpose, just to hurt me and to be spiteful and to shake me up and shake my core up, you know. But I've already talked to God about it, so, you know, it's okay. It's okay. You know, I just have to continue to remind myself and practice that. But if you have loved ones out there, y'all, they still around, make sure you tell them you love them. Make sure you tell them how much they're seen, how much they mean to you while they're still here. Give them their flowers while they're still here. Don't wait too late. All right? So, y'all stay blessed, stay kind. Until next time, I'll see y'all and talk to y'all later. Peace, man.